15-year-old Tiana Faraci always dreamt of following in her mum's footsteps and becoming a model. But 2 years ago, fate dealt her a setback.
I felt this little bit, it felt like it's been waxed. And I was like, what? So I look in the mirror and there was like this little 50-cent piece bald spot. And I was like, what the hell?
And that literally within a couple of months, she had massive bald patches.
You used to do that and then there used to be chunks of hair in your hand. Later down the track, then you used to see it all over your bed sheets, on your pillow. I was shedding like a dog.
It was a really dark time. She just closed off. She didn't believe it. She was lovable, and that's what really broke my heart. Because without hair, you're still very lovable.
Eventually, doctors diagnosed her with alopecia, an autoimmune disorder that causes hair loss.
They used to be like, oh, your body is attacking your hair follicles. That's how they always used to say it. So I used to be even mad with myself. I'm like, why are you doing this?
Tiana was initially diagnosed with alopecia areata, which mainly affects the head, but it soon progressed to alopecia universalis.
It started to do with my face, my eyebrows, my eyelashes, then actually some of my body lost all of its hair. Like, I don't think I had any body hair, so it just progressively got worse.
Rosanna spent thousands of dollars on medications and treatments for her daughter.
She was getting 100 cortisone injections on her scalp once a month, which was just torture, and every morning, every night she'd be crying, and her spirit totally just broke.
I didn't even want to go like outside the house. Like, I thought I was just like the ugliest thing on this earth. Like, you really get to learn how low your self-esteem can go. Wait, should we cut this bit off, Mike, first?
Last December, Tiana shaved off the hair she had left, which proved to be a turning point for her self-esteem.
It was very empowering. I feel like that's when I knew that I was going to get through this.
I'm very proud of you.
When I was shaving it, I was like, just had a giant smile on my face. I was just really happy. And then when I looked in the mirror, I was like, oh, I don't look too bad with a shaved head.
You have a lovely shape.
That's what everyone says.
Mine would be square.
I was actually relieved because I knew in my heart that once she shaved her hair, it would be empowering. She didn't have to hide at home anymore.
Tiana certainly hasn't been hiding.
Oh, that is stunning.
When it comes to photo shoots, it's handy if your model mum is also a photographer.
Beautiful.
Earlier this month, Tiana made her debut on the runway at Melbourne Fashion Festival.
I was really nervous at the start, but then when you get on the catwalk, you get a lot of adrenaline. Like, I felt really famous.
Just seeing what she went through last year and to see her smile again was everything.
Children's charity Variety Australia helped Tiana get a custom wig made for days when she doesn't feel like standing out.
I just like to wear a wig so people just don't look at me all the time. Alopecia is like ups and downs. You don't know when it's going to grow back or how it's going to grow back. You know, that's why I'm going on medication, because I really want my hair to grow back. Being a teenage girl, you know, I want to have my hair back, you know, put it up in a bun, not having to worry about putting on a wig.
Does Tiana give you strength?
100%. Like, she's my little rock, and we just really are honest with what we're going through, so then we don't take it personally because we're both very sensitive. Last year, there was a lot of crying, so we're just trying to be there for each other, and when she's not feeling strong, I'm her strength and vice versa.
You are a courageous young woman.
Oh, it took a long time, though. I wasn't always, like, you know, happy and confident, because I'm still, you know, learning how to love myself again.
Oh, Tiana is such a special little lady. It was so lovely to spend that time with her and her mum. But when you're in high school and you're a girl and the hair's your thing, right? And it's so much a part of your identity. So it was heartbreaking for her to lose that. She tried to take medication to keep the hair that she had growing. She was having at one point 100 cortisone injections in her scalp every couple of months, which was beyond painful, before she decided to take control of the situation and shave it. And she is just blossoming now. She's killing it on the catwalk, and such a lot.
They've got a great relationship. That really came across in the piece. I thought, you know, just their kind of like banter and their support of each other. It's really nice to see.
We often tell stories about young people going through really difficult times, but what stands out always when kids do get through those challenges is that there's always a parent or a sibling there, someone with whom they have these incredible bonds that have helped them, through that.
And Rosanna is doing it on her own. She's a single mum, so she's done such a beautiful job.
Time for you to shave your head and show us that square head of
Oh,
yours.
no, you don't want to see the square. I might have to wear a sombrero if I shave mine.